Hello dear internet users and welcome to our channel. Today, we have an epic showdown between two titans of the smartphone world. The iPhone 17 Pro Max and the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. The iPhone 17 series is now available for purchase, and the iPhone 17 Pro Max is, as expected, Apple's new flagship phone. It features a new design, a camera plate, improved cameras with enhanced zoom and night performance, and, of course, a faster processor. Its natural competitor is Samsung's Galaxy S25 Ultra, which has been out for about 8 months. The Samsung lineup offers not one, but 2 zoom cameras, enhanced AI digital zoom, and many Galaxy AI and Gemini features for a complete and intelligent solution. Additionally, Samsung is equipped with an optimized Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite processor for Galaxy, which enhances the frame rates of an already powerful chip. Apple doesn't like to talk about intellectual numbers, such as RAM or battery capacity. They did mention the dynamic caching of the A19 Pro, but I digress. These two devices represent the pinnacle of mobile technology, each offering impressive features and innovations that could very well change your user experience. Whether you're a fan of Apple's simplicity and ecosystem or prefer Samsung's customization and advanced features, this comparison will help you make the best choice. So, is the iPhone 17 Pro Max powerful enough to slow down Samsung's momentum? Or is the Galaxy S25 Ultra the only flagship that will entice Apple loyalists to switch brands? In this video, we will dive deep into their designs, performances, cameras, and much more. Before we jump into our exciting analysis comparing the iPhone 17 Pro Max and the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra, let's take a moment for a quick reminder. If you love the content we create and don't want to miss our upcoming tech explorations, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. After all, every like is like a little pat on the back telling us, keep delighting us with your epic comparisons. And who knows, maybe these two giants are fighting for the crown, but you hold the real power here. We're going to dive deep into their designs, performances, cameras, and much more. Stay with us to find out which of these smartphones is the true champion of this tech battle. So, get ready to be surprised, and let's go. Let's start with the design. The iPhone 17 Pro Max boasts a sleek and refined look, with a glass back and stainless steel edges. In contrast, the Galaxy S25 Ultra features a bolder design with its curved display and premium finishes. The Galaxy S25 Ultra still has a titanium-coated frame. It will be interesting to see if Samsung drops it now that Apple has. Its cameras are still floating rings in the top left corner of the phone's back, which leads to uneven oscillations. The good thing is, they look pretty stylish. The matte glass back of the iPhone is now the ceramic shield, 4 times more resistant to cracks than the glass used previously by Apple. It is also a much smaller subsection of the back of the phone. There is now much more aluminum, with the matte glass being a small window on 2/3 of the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. This is where the MagSafe charging coil and its magnets are located, and it shouldn't be metal for wireless charging to work. On the front, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is equipped with the new Ceramic Shield 2, Apple's latest screen glass. According to Apple, it is 3 times more scratch-resistant than the original Ceramic Shield used since the iPhone 12, slightly improved with the iPhone 16, but without a new generation. It also features a new 7-layer anti-reflective coating, which I can't wait to test in person. The Galaxy S25 Ultra has a fully glass back with a matte finish, a Gorilla Glass Victus 2, known for its durability. On the front, there's a Gorilla Armor 2 display, a combination of Victus 2 and Samsung's anti-reflective coating. So far, it's a fantastic product. Let's see if Apple's solution can dethrone it. In hand, we expect a similar experience with the new iPhone 17 Pro Max. After all, it retains a flat metal frame all around. This camera bar, the camera plate, as Apple calls it, will either serve as a natural finger rest or a constant pinch in your hand. We'll have to see how the design holds up. The Galaxy S25 Ultra has also undergone a slight redesign this year, with flat frames and slightly rounded corners. The iPhone 17 Pro Max does indeed have more buttons. The power button, volume buttons, the multifunction camera control button, and the programmable action button. That's a lot for a company that, just a few years ago, dared to eliminate all buttons from its phones. Samsung is taking it slow, with just the power button, volume up, and volume down. Let's move on to the display. No surprises here. The iPhone 17 Pro Max features a 6.9-inch Super Retina XDR OLED display with dynamic promotion technology at 1 to 120 Hz. It's matched by the Galaxy S25 6.9-inch Dynamic AMOLED X2 display at 1 to 120 Hz. Both are excellent screens, and we hope we won't have any complaints. The major news is that Apple is using a new 7-layer anti-reflective coating. Samsung has been using this type of coating since the Galaxy S24 Ultra, and I've been praising its merits and how it enhances the AMOLED display. Needless to say, Apple's announcement gives me hope. Of course, the Dynamic Island integrates Face ID sensors. Apple's facial unlocking is fast and reliable. Samsung uses an ultrasonic fingerprint reader, but facial unlocking is also possible via the front camera. On the performance side, Apple's A-series chips have dominated the market for years. However, over the last 2 generations, silicon giant Qualcomm has truly caught up. Nevertheless, the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite made-for Galaxy processor in the Galaxy S25 Ultra offers excellent performance. We believe the Apple A19 in the iPhone 17 Pro Max will be gradually improved. After all, it's newer technology, we'll see how much. Apple had to address overheating and throttling issues, boasting about its new vapor chamber cooler. But it will take tests and benchmarks in real-world conditions to determine if it's truly effective. It comes with 12 GB of RAM this year. Apple doesn't like to talk much about RAM. Knowing that Apple is supposed to ramp up its AI efforts, it makes sense that it's preparing its phones for that purpose as well. Samsung's Galaxy devices, including flagship Android models, have had plenty of RAM for years. The S25 Ultra is no exception with its 12 GB of RAM. In fact, experienced users lament not having at least 16 GB of RAM in 2025. In terms of storage, the iPhone 17 Pro Max retains previous levels, a minimum of 256 GB, then 512 GB, 1 TB, and a new expansion to 2 TB. The Galaxy S25 Ultra comes with 256 GB, 512 GB, and 1 TB options. With iOS 26, discover a new aesthetic. Apple calls this new design liquid glass, and overlays transparency, animations, and glass effects throughout the OS. You can play the subtle card or optimize it with the new clear aspect mode, which truly highlights the transparent look. On the practical side, discover a new dynamic wallpaper that adapts to the time and notifications. The music app features animated album covers, while the camera app has been simplified. A simple swipe is enough to access additional modes, making the interface cleaner and more minimalist. Real productivity gains are found in the phone and messages apps. Call filtering and anti-spam filtering make their appearance on iOS, and Live Translate now works in real time during calls, a long-awaited response to similar features from Samsung. Additionally, Messages adds chat backgrounds, typing indicators, and group polls. The Galaxy S25 Ultra comes with One UI 7 and Android 15, featuring the full suite of Galaxy AI powered by Google's Gemini. It is eligible for One UI 8 and Android 16. Let's hope that comes soon. Conversational Assistant, SMS summaries, voice and calls, image generation, inter-app interactions. It's all there. From now on, it's about what will arrive on the Galaxy S25 Ultra via updates. It should benefit for 7 years, until 2032. Apple's iPhones generally receive 5 years of iOS support, but that could change, as Samsung and Google have significantly pushed the limits of their update commitments. For heavy users, both have you covered. Now, let's look at the cameras. Both phones are leaders in camera technology. Apple and Samsung have both invested in photography, resulting in competing flagships capable of taking very high-resolution photos and videos, with excellent stabilization and editing tools. Some editing tools are better than others. The iPhone 17 Pro is equipped with 3 48-megapixel Fusion cameras on the back. Fusion is a fancy way of saying that Apple uses sensor cropping magic to achieve lossless zoom levels and simulate various focal lengths. Thus, it can go up to 8x and take 12-megapixel photos with what could be called optical zoom. Now, everything is digital, with a maximum zoom of 40x, compared to 25x last year, but still far from Samsung's 100x space zoom. The selfie camera in the iPhone 17 series has also been improved with a new sensor. It is a single, nearly square sensor, unlike traditional sensors that usually have a 4:3 aspect ratio. Apple uses this square shape and crops it to simulate the effect of a slightly wider selfie that we are used to, while adding stabilization for video calls and vlogging. Keep the center stage feature on when taking a selfie, and the iPhone will intelligently zoom in on your face or zoom out when another person joins you for a group photo. A typically Apple feature, the Galaxy S25 Ultra, with its 200 megapixels main sensor, pushes the limits of mobile photography. We are already well acquainted with the camera on the Galaxy S25 Ultra and are very satisfied with it. For a time, it dominated our camera tests, with excellent performance across the board: portraits, videos, selfies, and landscapes. The two models are hard to separate. In terms of battery life, Apple generally doesn't emphasize battery size. iPhones have always had smaller batteries than their contemporary competitors but have compensated with excellent software and hardware optimizations. However, it must adapt to its time. The Pro Max devices are generally equipped with large cells. The iPhone 16 Pro Max had nearly 4,700 mAh, and the iPhone 17 Pro Max is said to increase this capacity to 5,000 mAh. With iOS, this easily translates to 2 days of battery life. Unfortunately, Apple doesn't talk about battery capacity. It simply states, all-day battery life, and 39 hours of video playback. This second figure is 6 hours more than that claimed for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. The Galaxy S25 Ultra features a 5,000 mAh battery, which is quite decent. It can last about a day and a half with regular use and won't give you too much trouble. At least, charging speed has finally improved. The iPhone 17 Pro Max can now reach 50% charge in just 20 minutes with a 40W external charger. Kudos! The iPhone 17 Pro Max boasts impressive software optimization, while the Galaxy S25 Ultra is equipped with a massive battery. Essentially, both can easily last a full day, but the choice will depend on your daily usage. So, which one to choose? The iPhone 17 Pro Max promises a constant upgrade, refining an already solid device. Improved thermal performance, an even better camera, and significantly faster top-end performance. It's fun, intriguing, and it seems that when AI isn't at the forefront of our concerns, we can once again enjoy interesting hardware upgrades. At launch, the Galaxy S25 Ultra underwent a pretty obvious redesign, but many believe it didn't receive many improvements over the S24 Ultra. And many S24 owners are still happy, without even a desire to upgrade. The iPhone 17 Pro Max for its ecosystem and ease of use, or the Galaxy S25 Ultra for its advanced features and camera. The choice is yours. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more comparisons. See you soon.